You can't live like a Stoic. If you keep falling for the traps they warned us about, imagine holding the wisdom of emperors and sages, yet sabotaging your peace daily without knowing it. Because most people don't fail for lack of strength. They fail by ignoring what a Stoic would never do. Marcus Aurelius ruled the most powerful empire on earth. Epictetus was born a slave. Seneca stood at the height of Roman politics. Different lives, same philosophy. Because they refused to fall into the emotional and mental traps that ruin most lives. What were those traps? And more importantly, are you still stepping into them? Let's explore 9 things a true Stoic would never do, and why avoiding them will change your life forever. A Stoic never reacts without reason. Don't explain your philosophy, embody it. Epictetus. The world pushes you, pressures you, provokes you. But a Stoic never lets the external dictate the internal. When someone insults you, pause. When you're triggered, observe. When emotion rises, breathe. Because every reaction that isn't chosen is a chain. Stoics master the moment between stimulus and response. That moment is where power lives. A Stoic never blames the world. You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength. Marcus Aurelius. Blame is easy. It's the story we tell ourselves when we feel powerless. But a Stoic reclaims that power. You didn't fail because of others. You failed because of your judgment, your choices, your mindset. That's not harsh. That's hope. Because if you are the problem, you are also the solution. A Stoic never wears a mask to please the crowd. If you want to improve, be content to be thought foolish and stupid. Epictetus. Stop performing. Stop living for likes, applause, approval. The Stoics lived in full alignment. Not for the emperor, not for the crowd, not for fashion. They spoke less, stood tall, and let their values speak in silence. You don't need to be understood. You need to be true. Pause the video for 3 seconds. Breathe. Ask yourself, am I reacting or choosing? Now let's continue. A Stoic never wastes time on regret. Begin at once to live and count each separate day as a separate life. Seneca. Yesterday is dead. You can't undo it. You can't relive it. You can only learn from it. Stoics don't ruminate. They reflect. The goal isn't to forget the past. It's to extract wisdom from it. Like Zeno after his shipwreck, he didn't curse fate. He said, "Now I have a clearer path to philosophy." The worst moment can be your greatest teacher, if you let it. A Stoic never argues with fools. Better to remain silent and be thought a fool than to speak and remove all doubt. While not from a Stoic, this line reflects their mindset perfectly. You don't need to win every argument, especially not online. Especially not with people whose minds are made up. A Stoic chooses their battles. They don't trade peace for pride. Epictetus taught, "It is impossible to teach a man what he thinks he already knows. So let the fool shout. You stay still, unmoved, untouched." A Stoic never seeks revenge. The best revenge is to be unlike him who performed the injury. Marcus Aurelius. Revenge feels powerful for a moment. Then it enslaves you. Because now, you're just like them. Now, they control you. A Stoic rises instead. They respond with clarity, not cruelty. Don't mirror the harm, break the cycle. Because dignity is a weapon sharper than any blade. A Stoic never forgets death. You could leave life right now. Let that determine what you do, say, and think. Marcus Aurelius. Most people live like they have forever, so they waste time, postpone change, numb themselves. But a Stoic stares mortality in the eye and moves anyway. They write the email, make the apology, walk away from the wrong crowd, because tomorrow is not promised. To forget death is to waste life. To remember it is to ignite it. A Stoic never lives by default, only by design. First, tell yourself what kind of person you want to be. Then do what you have to do. Epictetus. Most people drift. They wake up, scroll their phone, check email, react to the world, and call that a day. But a Stoic designs their life with intention, with clarity, with structure, because every day lived by default is a day given away. You don't stumble into strength. You build it. Decide who you want to be and align your actions to that version. Not someday. Today. There's a modern story of a man who woke up, scrolled his phone, got stuck in traffic, missed his workout, and called it a bad day. The Stoics would say, it wasn't bad. It was unchosen. A Stoic never fears solitude. They use it. Look within. Within is the fountain of good. Marcus Aurelius. The crowd is loud. It tells you what to chase, who to be, how to think. But solitude? That's where clarity lives. A Stoic doesn't run from silence. They enter it on purpose. Because in silence, you confront the truth. What am I doing? Why am I doing it? Am I proud of the direction? Noise distracts. Solitude refines. Don't fear being alone. Fear never knowing who you are. These 9 things, they seem simple, but most never master them. They get triggered. They blame others. They wear masks, hold grudges, chase applause, and waste their days. Not you. You're not here to impress. You're here to grow, to rise, to live with dignity, with strength, with Stoic calm. Less noise, more meaning. Less drama, more depth. Less reaction, more reason. This is the path, the Stoic path. And it begins with what you no longer tolerate, in yourself. Which of these 9 pitfalls have you struggled with? Be honest with yourself and share one in the comments that you're committed to letting go. Write, I'm done with XYZ. Let's build a space of strength and self-mastery together. And if this spoke to your inner Stoic, share it. There's someone in your circle living on autopilot. They need this. To be Stoic is not to be cold. It's to burn quietly with clarity. Be still, be strong, be Stoic.